Hellcat 607 here. Today I'm going to be doing some metal detecting on one of the backfields of the farm. So maybe I'll get lucky, find something interesting. The site I'm actually going to has an old abandoned truck that's been sitting there for 60 plus years based on the body design of the vehicle. And who knows, maybe there's some good stuff that was dropped there. The area has been hunted a lot, so I'll probably be just finding a lot of shell casings or shotgun shells. But who knows, maybe I'll find something interesting. We'll just have to see. Too short. Far too short. You would agree, right? Far too short. No more cutting this year. No more cutting this year. Okay, out here on the field. Quick checking my gear. Tripod for setting up the camera, which yes, I am in fact using a digital camera because I am probably one of the few people left on this planet who does not carry a smartphone, and that is by choice. Now you see the case for my camcorder, my finds bag, the metal detector itself, of course, my digging gloves, you can see it on my hip, my shovel, of course on its holster, my pinpointer. Now this pinpointer is by Bounty Hunter, same as my metal detector, so hopefully it will serve me nicely. So let's go find some stuff. And here is the abandoned truck. As you can see, she's been sitting here for a long time, so maybe there's something buried in around it, but the foliage cover down here may make it hard to detect. And now I'm just getting attacked by mosquitoes. The only reason the camera's so still is because I have it up on the tripod. So, who knows? I actually used to scavenge for old bottles around this thing, and I've come up with a couple of good ones. Some not so much, because my brother and I used to like to smash the bottles whenever we get back with Pop out here while he was tending the field all around. That up there is recent. That is my uncle's hunting shack, so I will not be going in there. Well, metal detecting this area is pretty much just a bust because the there's too much ground cover, too much random plants growing. There's a bunch of old fencing just over here in front of the truck that's just interfering with my metal detector, so I'm just going to switch gear. I'm not leaving just yet. I'm just going to switch gears and see if there's anything that might be around this old truck that's worth scavenging. Maybe old glass bottles, any tin cans that might be still intact. We'll just have to see what I can find around this thing. Well, scavenging sort of went okay. Did find a few things I'll show you in just a minute, but first there's something I wanted to do that I knew I was get in trouble for if I actually did it at home, but out here, who cares? I'm gonna break a plate. Now this one, who's gonna miss it? It's junk. Woo! I hope that came good on film. And so let's take a look at what I found. Okay, here's the stuff that I found. Found what I assume it's probably part of the truck's bed, but I think it also might be a punch. It's got a tapered edge to it. This piece of plate, which I'm not going to smash because it's got a nice design to it, and what I assume to be the maker's mark on the back. See, make sure you can see that. So it might be garbage, but this one is more intact than the other one I just smashed. So found 2 bottles. My pointer doesn't want to get away. 2 bottles. One I assume is some sort of old mason jar. It's not extremely old because it's got the threads on it. And what I assume to be a liquor or wine bottle, which is on the older side because I just found something out about this cap. So hold on a second. This cap is metal. Most bottle caps nowadays are just plastic, so I don't know if they still make metal caps for some products, but I think that this is an older one just because this cap is metal. I'll see if my detector can tell me more, if it's just iron or if it's something special that might be lining it. I'm going to test just the cap itself in case there might be some metal in the bottle. Silver and copper content according to the detector, so maybe it's something that's in the top of it. I'm going to double check it again. Well, that's not going to give an accurate idea of what's. It's not really pliable if I squeeze on it, so hopefully this is a metal cap, which makes this bottle a little bit older than just something you find in a recycling plant. So anyway, I am going to wrap things up, pack up all this stuff, and start heading out of here. So the metal detecting turned out to be a bad idea for this spot because of all that grass over there, all the random junk that was around the truck. Did manage to come out with a couple of things just from digging around it. Those bottles, that piece of metal, that piece of plate. So if you happen to like this, please leave a comment, or a like, or a subscribe. Please do so. So, till next time, this is Hellcat607 signing off.